down to places. Is it getting cold? Different kinds of faces, some young and some old. Take me down to earth.
Off, so don't use the toilets.
Get on, give it some wellies, son.
What about this lot?
It's improvements like we agreed.
No, new patio doors we agreed.
You said if we moved into Silverdale, I could do exactly as I wanted. Open up the living area, create more space and let in more light.
That was before we got lumbered with your nephew and niece, who are now eating us out of house and home.
Like we asked to be.
What do you want me to do, Tony? Eh? Send them to rehab with the mother?
Might not be such a bad idea.
Look, we should be tightening our belts instead of demolishing the only asset we've got.
Oh, but it's okay for you to spend all your money on the horses.
What horses?
These horses, Tony, found these slips in the bin. So it's obvious that none of you show winners exactly romped home. Wish I could be more surprised.
Well, look, it's the desperate measures of a desperate man struggling to feed his ever-expanding family.
Well, I can't stop the builders now, can I? Not unless you want to live in a house with no walls.
I'll come with you.
No, I'm not going anywhere you'd be interested in, love.
Is that okay?
I don't know. Emma, make sure that you keep an eye on the builders.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
And don't forget, Tony, I promised them all full payment by the end of the week.
You're the one with all the grand designs. How come it's down to old Muggins here now?
Because, my darling, it was your crazy scheme that got us into this mess.
Drive like a maniac.
Can't you go back?
Can't you?
I'd rather sit here and watch you. Oh. You know where reverse is? Or do you need me to guide your hand? Would you up a bit? I can't quite squeeze through.
Well, it would help if you didn't have such a big car.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm the exception that proves the rule.
Pig.
If you hear me shouting, send for the emergency services. Okie doke. Are you all right, love?
This is the Black Bull Inn, Oakley.
The one and only.
Oh, thank God for that. Must have driven over half of Dartmoor.
Are you new to the area?
Kerry Jamil, the new vet.
Oh, Tony Murphy at your service.
Oh.
I can see why Gus kept quiet about you.
All right, Tony.
Morning, Nick. How's their business?
Lousy, thank you, Tony. Need a hand there, love?
We can manage, thank you. Thanks very much.
I'm looking for the landlord.
It's your lucky day, then. You found him, I'm Nick.
Well, actually, I own the place. He's my tenant. This is Kerry, our new animal doctor.
You were blocking the road and nearly crashed into you.
Women drivers always blaming someone else.
Look, can I dump these? I've got a job to get to.
Yeah, leave them there. I'll get Nick to take them to your room.
Do you know Cherry Hill Farm?
I know Val. Nice old bird.
So, you can tell me where she lives then?
Cherry Hill Farm?
And where's that?
Cherry Hill. She doesn't look like a vet.
Well, you get yourself a dog, lad.
You finished that door yet?
You cut this too short.
So leave a gap. We'll pug it later.
Working hard.
Steady, that's me.
Mum said I should keep an eye on you. Oh, I'm Emma, by the way.
Hi, Emma. I'm Carl. I was hoping we might get to chat.
Are you doing anything tonight?
Couple of lagers, maybe?
So you won't be interested then?
In what?
You, me, a sofa. Parents otherwise occupied.
Now you're talking.
You don't waste any time, do you?
Better than hanging around moping and getting in everyone's way.
Hi, I'm Kerry.
Where's Gus?
He had another call.
Oh, I usually have Gus.
Oh, I might not be the boss, but you have to admit, I am better looking.
This is Devon, love. I think you'll find looks don't count for much round here. Don't worry about these, they won't hurt you. Unless you're a government inspector, of course, in which case you're toast.
I was told about a pregnant you.
Yeah, she's in here.
So you're not going to tell me who's been sending you flowers?
What's it to you?
You've got to keep your eye on the competition.
You wouldn't know him. Anyway, it's history.
Time to move on.
Some of us take longer than you, Nick.
What do you mean?
Your fiancé only walked out on you last week.
You think I should be crying into my beer?
I think it's just a bit early to be playing the field.
I couldn't stay off limits to women that long. Wouldn't be fair. Bye.
Men.
Oi, there's 4 more of these in the truck, you know, if you haven't got anything better to do.
Don't you be so cheeky, eh? I'm still the boss. I just wanted to have a few words with Vi, that's all.
Yeah, well, tread carefully. She's in one of those moods.
Hey, Vi, how's it going?
Have you heard from Ken?
Ken?
I thought you two met inside.
Oh, that Ken? No, I haven't seen anything of him. But we weren't really mates, you know.
Well, he must be out because he's been sending me flowers. Pity he didn't have the courage to deliver them in person. I might have had somewhere more satisfying to stick 'em.
All right. Well, anyway, I'll call back when you're not so busy.
No, don't, Tony. You know I've always got time for you.
I'm just wondering if you could pop up to the house for a minute.
Why?
Organise the B&B. Well, you know what Jackie's like, don't you?
Say no more.
No rush. When you finish there, it'll do.
What took you so long?
Vi was late. Tell you what, I hope you know what you're doing. Vi's not a woman to be messed with, you know.
She's expecting twins.
Yeah. She was straining. I thought she was going into labour.
No sign of that yet.
No, I thought she was in pain.
Just a few early contractions, that's all. The birth should be easy. You've both done it before.
What am I like? Calling out a vet to a ewe that's worth diddly squat. That's not exactly good business sense. But my animals mean everything to me.
Well, why do you think I became a vet? Animals are much more straightforward.
How much do I owe?
No charge for today, seeing as it's our first time.
Thanks.
Just don't tell the boss, though. This is strictly between us.
How do we look?
No time for plastic surgery.
Yeah, you're right. Not going to work. Daft idea. Come on, we can't back up now.
Where do you want me?
Just in here, Vi. Hello. Vi.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
You didn't have the guts to come to the pub?
Don't want to shock you.
You mean you didn't want another pint of beer thrown in your face?
Right, now, wait. It's going to be different this time.
You said all that
I'm
before.
going straight.
And that.
I want us to be together. Properly together.
So did I, once. But it isn't going to happen, is it? Every time you go back inside, I'm left out to grass.
So you admit you miss me a little bit.
I've learned to live without you.
I want to take care of you and do the right thing.
Oh, so what are you going to do? Rob a bank?
I don't do banks. I've got a job.
You ought to be careful, Tone. You get a reputation doing favours for felons. Let's hope your parole officer doesn't find out.
Bye.
When are you going to get it into your thick skull? We are over.
People can change.
Not you.
She'll come round. I told her I got a job.
Who'd be daft enough to give you a job? No. Don't answer that.
We met in the cattle shed. A country and western place just off the A38. There's a supermarket now. He was standing by the bar. So handsome. Dependable.
Yeah, but was he any good in the hay?
We don't all have hearts of rubber.
One pint pickle ploughman, mate. Bug missing, I told you. What can I do for you?
After the day I've had, all I want's a bath.
Show me a smile and I'll throw in a back rub.
My keys, please. Thank you. I'll pass on the back rub.
You're losing your touch. Maybe Louise dumping you did you more harm than you think.
What are you doing? Mark and Liz are going to be arriving any minute.
They're already here.
Here, take that off. You're wearing this.
All this for a bloody baby.
Mark and Liz have been waiting ages to adopt. This is a big chance for them. Anyway, it gives us a chance to all celebrate.
Well, I wish I had something to celebrate. If Mark Sauce had come in like he promised, maybe I'd feel different about all this.
Look, matey, you brought us to live out here in the middle of nowhere. Any chance I get to socialise, I'm going to take it.
Aye, but it'll give me a chance to give him a bit of ear bashing, won't it? For all them phony tips he's been giving me.
Do you know something, Tone? You're all heart. Here they are.
Hiya.
What are you doing with that?
I have to put the ice in something.
Let's have a look at her.
There she is.
Come here, gorgeous girl. Look, Tony.
Oh, lovely.
Bit different to looking after horses.
Hey, while we're on the subject, what happened to Paradise Star yesterday? Hey, I thought you said he had good form. I nearly lost my shirt on him.
Torn a ligament. I'm stuck with a horse that can't run.
Hey, come on, you two. Stop gassing and get that bottle open.
Right. Whoa! Hey!
But as a professional cyclist for over 12 years, Christian also appreciates the need for physical training. He knows that there is no substitute for hours in the saddle, perfecting handling.
I thought we had the house to ourselves.
Shift. Look, we want to watch a video.
I'm watching this.
So, do something else.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, welcome to Weeksville, eh?
Baron had increased his record yet further to 210 kilometers an hour.
What?
I can't see the telly.
Determined to win back the title, set about designing...
There's always my bedroom.
It's like pulling teeth in there.
Oh, shut up. They're probably just tired.
I don't know about them, but I nearly nodded off myself.
Here we go.
Prawn cocktail. Your favourite.
And I made the sauce myself.
Yeah, pouring that Thousand Islands is hard work, isn't it, Jack?
Could you... Here, let me get her while you eat. I fancy a cuddle.
Hey, don't you be getting any fancy ideas?
Don't be so daft. I like holding them because I can give them back. Oh, bless her. Mark tells me you've had her at the doctor. I was never away from there when Emma was born. Every little sniff.
Actually, we ended up at the hospital.
Why?
They're saying, there's a problem with Amy's heart.
You're joking, aren't you? Don't they give it the once-over before they put these kids up for adoption?
What sort of problem?
She's got a hole in her heart.
We wouldn't have known. I took her to the doctors because I thought she sounded a bit chesty. But he heard this murmur and sent us straight up to the hospital for an x-ray.
Oh, you poor things. They can fix stuff like that now, though, can't they?
Of course they can. They're cloning sheep and everything nowadays, aren't they?
I've got to take her in for more tests. They'll know more then. But it looks like they'll need to operate.
You'll be all right. You'll pull through.
Yeah. Yeah, of course we will.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You don't borrow my makeup unless you ask.
I wasn't after your makeup.
So what were you doing?
Looking for something.
What?
Don't mind me.
Nothing, all right.
Just keep out of my stuff.
Shouldn't have been spying on me anyway.
Excuse my cousins. They're a bit short on grey matter.
We wouldn't mind a bit of privacy.
It's my room too. I've as much right to be here as she has.
Look, there are other places we could go.
Let's just leave it, eh?
I think she needs changing.
Hang on, I'll give you a hand. It's like a minefield in there since Jackie decided to demolish after Happy Home.
Some of it was my idea, I'll have you know.
I know, you and changing rooms have got a lot to answer for.
Raspberry cheesecake?
No, thanks, Jackie. I'm done.
You know, I think you and Liz have been amazing with all you've gone through. With the IVF and everything. If anybody can cope, it's you two.
It's not the same. Getting through the treatment was hell. Disappointment each time it failed, the tears, you know, but we knew what the odds were. We were prepared. As prepared as you can be. When we got Amy, it was like... I thought all the uncertainty was over. It was like we finally had our baby.
You still have her.
But for how long?
She'll get better, Mark. Believe me, Amy will get better.
But what if she doesn't? I mean, the IVF failing, that's one thing, but to lose a baby? Jackie, I'm starting to think maybe it would have been better if we'd never taken her on.
Can I help?
There's a woman downstairs says she's your ex.
Someone from the brewery, some cock-up with the delivery.
I was looking forward to a long, leisurely breakfast so we could get to know each other even better.
Me too, but you know what these brewery people are like. Wait there.
Can you tell him to get stuffed?
No, it's more than my life's worth, believe me. I'll call you.
She seems very nice.
Oh, what have you said?
About what? Hi, Nick.
Louise?
I'll leave you to it.
Gotta hand it to you, Louise. You know how to make a simple man happy.
You know what they say. It takes two.
We're good together.
We always have been. That's why I didn't want to lose what we had.
because of one silly mistake. I've really missed you.
I've missed you as well.
That tickles! Sorry about last night.
Don't matter.
Look, I was wondering if I could make it up to you.
How are you going to do that? Have a night in with the Addams family?
There's this party in town, if you're interested.
Might be.
Strictly invitation only.
You don't give up easily.
I generally get what I want.
Howdy!
Thanks. I took some money from your purse.
Where have you been?
Nowhere.
Kate, you can't just take a taxi whenever you want without telling me where you're going.
I went shopping.
If you wanted something, you could have asked.
Yeah, right.
Well, what's so important it couldn't wait 5 minutes?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
I went to the chemist, all right? I needed tampons.
What are you doing?
What's it look like?
Honest work.
I told you. I got a job.
Good for you.
Fine. I get paid tonight. How about if I take you out for a treat? No strings. Unless you're busy.
I'm working.
It's all right, Vi. I can hold the fort here. You go off and enjoy yourself.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Hey, you're welcome.
Come on, Vi. All I'm asking is one more chance.
You're not getting me drunk.
Woo!
Hi.
Hi, Liz.
I just wondered if Mark was still here.
Still here? I didn't know he was here.
We said he had some business with Tony.
Well, you know my Tony. Man of mystery. Never tells me anything. Anyway, how is she?
Fine. Sometimes when she's asleep, I just sit and stare at her. She's so beautiful. And I'm thinking, yeah, she's mine. I know women say they can't remember the pain of childbirth, but now she's here, I can't remember the pain of not having her. Sorry.
Oh, don't be daft. Well, Mark must be chuffed as well, isn't he?
Totally.
Hard to imagine, isn't it? Someone giving them up. For adoption, I mean.
Oh, we're just glad she did. Mind you, I can't imagine raising a child when you're only 17 yourself and living off tips. Mark thinks that Debbie should be told about Amy's condition, but what's the point? It's our problem. We're going to have to deal with it. We're her parents now. Well, if you do see him, send him home, will you?
I will. You know better. Right, you two. Take care.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye, Liz.
Calm down now. Take it easy. Come on. Come on.
Tony, what are you doing with a horse?
Meet Paradise Star. This little fella's going to pay for your building project.
You must be the only person that could buy a racehorse that's already lame.
Give me a bit of credit, will you, Jack? I bought him for studs. I've already got a mare booked in for this afternoon. See this little Romeo here? He earns more than a high-class UK.
And you're going to be his pimp.
I prefer the word manager, actually.
And I suppose that was the midnight cowboy I saw driving off with our veg.
Oh, that's Ken. No need to worry about him.
Really?
He's a mate of mine.
Well, how come I've never met him?
We've just spent a lot of time apart recently, that's all.
You met him on the inside?
Well, he worked on the prison gardens. He's very experienced.
You mean he's done time? Well, as Cowboy Ken seems to have relieved you of your duties, then maybe you could get the kids something to eat.
I told you I didn't want to take Lynn's kids on. But now, I told you there'd be trouble. As usual, you had to have your own way, didn't you? You wanted it, you do it.
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm worried about Mark. I think he's looking for Debbie, the baby's real mum.
Well, what's that got to do with you exactly?
Mark and Liz are my friends, and I feel I just...
I know, and the kids are your blinking family.
I've got to go, Tone. Bung something in the microwave. It's dead easy.
How would you know? Hey, come on.
Jackie? Oh, hi, Monica. Couldn't they give you an appointment? I'm sure we can fit you in if you just want your roots done.
No, it's not that. I'm actually looking for somebody, Monica. Anyway, perhaps you could help me. Hi, is Mark here?
Yeah, he is. Who the hell are you?
I thought you were never going to get here.
How is she?
Well, when I checked on her this morning, she was in all sorts of trouble. I couldn't bear watching her. I had to call you.
But still no sign of the lambs?
No.
Oh.
What's wrong?
She's in labour, but she's not able to push them out. I think it's ringworm.
You said you weren't in labour yesterday. You said it might be days.
I know.
She's going to be okay.
I think I'm going to have to open her up. They won't come out naturally.
Oh, what are you waiting for? Get on with it!
I'm just going to have to get something from the car. It's Kerry. I'm out at Val Peters' farm. I didn't realise her ewe was in labour yesterday. I think I should open her up.
She's bleeding!
Will you call me?
I don't want to hear it. Okay. I've made my decision.
I felt you had a right to know.
She doesn't fit in with your plans now that she's ill. Is that it?
No, it just changes things.
You've got a baby. That was something you wanted more than anything in the world, wasn't it?
Yes.
But now you've changed your mind.
No.
Look, he doesn't mean it. He's just scared. Come on, Mark, we should go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come here.
Too right. Now get out. Both of you.
What were you doing?
Guess I'm not as brave as you think I am.
Have you talked to Liz?
I can't. I thought if I explained to Debbie, then maybe she'd...
What, change your mind?
Yes.
You're allowed to be scared, you know.
Is that all it is? I'm not so sure. I don't think I can admit to Liz that I don't want this baby now.
Mark, no one knows what we're capable of. If you'd asked me a month ago about taking on my sister's kids, I would have laughed in your face. But if you love Liz and if you care about Amy...
Of course I do. That's the whole point.
Then you've got to stick in there.
I know they're only sheep.
Not to you.
Well, you did your best, and I don't want you feeling bad.
Ryan, wait. Where are you going?
Al, what does it look like?
Can't I come with you?
You heard what Uncle Tony said. No.
When's Mum going to come back?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do.
Tough.
Ryan.
Look, forget Mum. She's obviously forgotten about us.
No, she hasn't.
Why don't you go and watch telly or something?
I've brought your husband back.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I lost track of time.
What's got into you? Anyway, that doesn't matter now. I've been put in touch with a couple in Oakhampton. Their little boy's got the same problem as Amy. They want to meet up. I think we should. Oh, they sounded so nice on the phone.
Liz, I'm really sorry.
What for?
I should have switched my mobile on.
Right. I'll leave you to it.
No, Jackie, let's go outside and have a drink.
What about Amy?
Isn't that why people have these?
Hello? Yeah, can I speak to Lynn Cooper, please? She's my mum. No, I don't want to leave a message.
Where's my baby? I want to see her.
Debbie, what are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here? What, like you didn't send him?
Send? What are you talking about?
Him. She's ill and you can't cope. Yeah, well, you should have thought of that.
Look, he didn't mean... You knew about this. What's going on? What have you done?
I want to see her.
No.
Things have changed.
Nothing's changed. She's still our daughter.
But she's ill.
If you wanted a doll, you should have told me. This is what being a parent is.
I don't think I can do it.
We don't have a choice. She's our baby. She needs you. I need you. We love her so much. I am sorry if we've upset you, but...
I want to see her.
She's asleep.
Well, I better get the social to come round and wake her up so I can take her home with me.
But you can't do that, Debbie. She's ours now. Legally adopted.
He's not even sure if you want her. A sniff and a cough and he's out of here.
She's got a hole in the heart, not a bloody cold.
Listen, everyone's a bit emotional. Why don't you come back with me, eh? It's only round the corner and then you can see Amy in the morning.
You changed her name.
Come on. Come on.
What? Nothing. You're not coming to this party. We can't pretend to be sisters. That's really good. Sisters are a pain. That's why I'm glad I haven't got one.
Hey, what's all the racket I'm trying to read in there?
She's trying to crash my night out. I was trying to be friends.
Kate, you're too young for that sort of party.
Mum always lets me do whatever I want.
Oh, does she now?
Yeah, I go clubbing and all sorts. Well, you're not coming with me. She can't stop me if you say it's okay.
No, you'll have to ask your Auntie Jackie.
Well, I would if she was ever here.
I've got to go.
Mm-hmm. You sure you don't want to stay?
I'd love to if I've got work tomorrow. And you are meant to be running a pub, not lazing around in bed all day.
That's why I've got Vi.
I'm glad we sorted things out.
Me too.
Of course, it's going to take a while to get everything reorganised.
For what?
The wedding, you dope. I'm not losing you again. I've missed you too much. See you at the weekend. Bye.
Hiya.
You look good.
Don't look so bad yourself.
Here you go.
Cheers. Don't mind if I do. All right, cuz.
Does he go everywhere you go? Because I ain't interested in a threesome.
What are you doing here?
Kate said something was happening.
Yeah, and I told her she wasn't invited. That goes for you too.
Remember, everything's on me tonight.
How much is Tony paying you?
Oh, I promised you a treat.
What's it to be? Cod or saveloy?
I feel fantastic. You make me feel majestic.
Is this what passes for a party around here then?
Look, if you're that bored, go home.
Oh, I miss all the fun.
Why don't you get yourself another beer?
No, I've got one, thanks.
Just ignore him, alright?
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it.
I can take care of myself.
Just as well. You don't end up like your mum.
What did you say?
I hear she's a bit of a lush. The kids, eh?
Ryan!
What's his problem?
Help yourself to more if you want them. Hello? Hi. Can you just hang on a minute? There you go. Seems to me she's just a bit confused. I think she's tried to forget she's ever had a baby, and this has just, stirred everything up.
I haven't slept a wink.
What if she wants her back?
Who can blame her? We hardly came over as devoted parents.
But she can't do that, can she? Not legally. I mean, you've adopted Amy.
She's got 6 months to change her mind. She's going to change her mind, isn't she? Oh, Jackie, I can't bear it.
I think you should come over and have a little chat with her. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Kate? Kate?
Take it easy. Hey, no wonder Vi went too, laddie lad. A woman likes to be wooed, doesn't she? Not fed from an old newspaper on a windy wharf. It's candles and soft music. That's the way to a woman's heart.
How am I supposed to afford candlelight and soft music?
Candlelight dinner wouldn't go amiss with them two, would it?
Tone,
Yeah?
have you seen Kate this morning?
No.
Well, her bed doesn't look like it's been slept in.
Oh, maybe she decided to do it herself, eh?
Well, not the Kate I know.
She won't have gone far.
Thanks, Tone. Very helpful.
All right, love.
Sorry we're a bit late. I had to take the lad to the doctor's.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I was attacked by a lunatic.
Your son.
Oh, he's me nephew, actually.
He's got a screw loose.
To be honest, I was in two minds about finishing the job. I mean, it's not like we need the aggravation. But then I thought, well, no, I can't let a client down just because his nephew's off the rails. He don't want his missus going bonkers. I'm sure he'll see us right.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, cash will be fine.
Not so fast, young man. What's this about you getting into a fight?
What's it to you?
Well, for starters, it's going to cost me plenty to keep them two sweet.
Well, let them walk. They're ripping you off anyway.
Look, I've got to pay for this lot, otherwise your Auntie Jackie'll have my guts for garters.
Yeah, it's not my problem.
Well, I think it is, young man. Now, come on, let's have it. What were you doing fighting?
Like I said, it's nothing to do with you.
Kate?
How did you find me?
I called your taxi company and I found this by the phone.
I'm surprised you even noticed I'd gone.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I haven't been around very much. I've had a lot on.
Yeah, well, it's not like you're my mum.
You can't go and see her, Kate.
A crap mum is better than none.
She's in rehab. They don't allow visitors.
Why not?
Because she needs to get better.
It's not fair.
She wants to get better. For you. In the meantime, you and I have to try to get along.
I miss her.
Of course you do.
Ryan doesn't even want to talk about her. No one cares.
Well, I care. I'm just not very good at this whole mum thing. Ask Emma.
Is that why you ignore me all the time?
Do I? Don't mean to. Then I must try harder.
Yeah.
Right, what about you and I hit the town and I'll buy you something nice? Hurry up, I'm not asked twice.
Here, I want a word with you.
Val, about yesterday.
Oh, I spoke to the practice. They were very apologetic about your mistake.
I should have spotted she was in labour earlier.
You had me thanking you for doing a good job. How could you not say anything? You knew what that animal meant to me.
I'm sorry. I did my best.
You're not fit to be a vet. And if anybody's interested, I'll be telling them that too.
There's something not quite right with our red-blooded stallion.
Headache?
I don't know what it is. Unless he gets busy soon, I won't be able to pay for Jackie's castle.
Can't you have a word with the bloke you bought him off?
Well, I tried to, but Jackie's doing the agony aunt bit, isn't she? And she won't let me near him.
Tony,
PC Tully to what the unexpected pleasure.
been some thefts in the area, so I'm just doing the rounds, warning people about windows and doors and that.
Oh.
Seen anyone suspicious at all, have you?
Not lately, no.
Okay. Well, you know where I am if you do.
Well, I'll be off then. Just a minute, Ken. Isn't there something you want to say to me before you go?
No.
Come on, Ken. I know your M.O.
You told me to take Vi out for a candlelit dinner. I can't do that on what you're paying me.
I didn't mean to go round nicking off all my neighbours.
Well, what am I supposed to woo her on then? Fresh air?
This is not about money.
Well, what is it about then?
It's about romance, isn't it? Creating a mood, soft light, candles, music, making it a night to remember. Come on, Ken, use your imagination. And you know what? You might just surprise yourself.
So do you know what you want to do?
It's none of your business. It's still on trial, you know. I could have her back if I want to.
Is that what you want?
What sort of parents are they going to be if they're going to freak out every time she gets sick?
It's Mark wanting what's best for her that's got him into such a state. Finding out about her heart was a shock. It means they've taken on more than they thought, and that's bound to give anybody the jitters.
She was so tiny when I gave her up.
Can't have been easy.
No. I was with this bloke. Really liked him.
What, and he didn't want the baby?
Oh, he said he'd stick by me. But when it came to it, you weren't so chuffed. Did a runner.
Giving up Amy was very brave.
I thought I did the right thing.
Mark and Liz are very good friends, and I think they'll make great parents. I know you think I'm on their side, but it's not that. You're only 17. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Think about what's best for both of you.
Oof. Just the man I want to see.
Hang on a minute, Tony.
I want to find out what's wrong with that blinking horse of his.
That blinking horse is the least of their problems right now.
It won't take 5 seconds.
And you talk to me about my priorities. This may or may not work out for them, and I don't want you interfering.
Looks like my dad. A little tight.
Good news! I managed to get the rest of the week off.
Hi. Louise, wait!
Weren't we in the middle of something?
Louise, wait! Louise!
What is it with you? Every time I leave the room, you have to sleep with somebody else. Didn't you mean anything you said yesterday?
Yeah?
You said you missed me. What you meant was you missed having sex with me.
You know I love you.
Well, guess what? I love you too. But not enough to put up with this.
Don't go.
Haven't you got someone waiting for you upstairs? Debbie wants us to keep her.
That's wonderful.
If she ever asks, tell Amy I did it for her. Okay? Come on.
Marvin Gaye.
Well, it worked for us.
Not anymore, Tony. All I'll be able to think about is you in a field with 2 Dobbins.
Did you? You managed to find Kate?
Yes, thanks. She was running off trying to find Lynn.
I hope we haven't bitten off more than we can chew with Kate. And Ryan.
Why, what's Ryan done?
Oh, nothing much.
Tony.
What do I owe you for the room?
You're leaving?
3 women in 1 day. Must be some kind of record even for you.
Well, where are you going?
London. I won't be back.
Because the sheep died.
You've heard?
Well, news travels fast round here.
Nick, have you got a minute, lad? I want to discuss something with you.
I'm just dealing with this lunatic.
Excuse me?
She's trying to escape.
Oh, you can't do that. Nothing to do with the breakfast, I hope.
No.
Well, what?
Let's just say my first day didn't go according to plan.
You can't give up just like that.
Well, if Val Peters has got anything to do with it, I won't have any customers.
You've got one here.
Have the builder not turned up then?
We didn't agree an exact time.
Well, maybe you meant next year.
Or maybe he didn't want you to punch him in the face again.
I'm sorry if I messed things up for you.
Look, it's me who should be apologising. I shouldn't have told him about your mum.
No, you shouldn't.
Anyway, I can do better than Carl.
Oh, you reckon, do you?
If I could keep my cousins out of the way. Do you fancy a drink?
There's nothing in the fridge, I've just looked.
Come on. I know where Dad hides his reserves.
Do you mind locking up, Vi? I've had a rough day.
Nick?
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart?
Don't say anything.
Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and speak to me there? Is your heart still?
Cider?
Well, that's all we could afford way back then.
What's this?
Jambalaya. Gumbo. I couldn't get okra. I had to use courgettes. It's the meal we had at the cattle shed when we first met.
Dixie night?
If you could forgive me for all the stupid things I've done, I thought maybe we could start again at the beginning.
The lights went out.
Sorry, someone was playing Cupid. The course of true love may not run smooth for me, but that doesn't mean I can't iron out the wrinkles for a friend.
A redeeming feature. Just when I had you down as a waste of space.
Of course, it helps out a bung from the owner of the pub for the use of my kitchen.
I wouldn't mind being able to see my way up to bed.
If you're scared of the dark, I could always accompany you.
And if he won't come back to me, then they can ring the curtain down.
So what do you say?
Is your heart?
It's better than bloody Savoy.
About us.
Shall I come back?
Well, you've made an effort. But how long's it going to last?
I'm not going to risk losing you again.
You really will go straight?
I'd rather have you than all the jewels in the world.
If you let me down, I'll bury you 6 feet under and dance on your head.
I love it when you talk dirty. Come here.
Kenneth Archibald Ferris, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft.
I'm sorry, Ken, I've had to come clean. Well, they thought it was me. You left the Celandage van parked outside every blinking house.
You can't do this to me. I've just got back with Vi.
Ken! Come back! Grab him! Go on. Go on, Ken. Do you want to make this any worse for yourself?
Trust me to try and sidestep Johnny Wilkinson.
Ben? What's going on?
We were about to discuss some missing property.
I can explain.
Don't bother!
What happened to thick as thieves?
Well, it's called self-preservation, Ken.
You didn't have to bring me up here.
I thought you might like the company.
Jackie, you know you said to tell you if there was ever anything I needed. Well, I really like this tarp.
Don't push your luck.
The builders have just left.
I wanted to check everything before they went.
Well, come and check it now.
Is it finished?
Yeah, on time and on budget. Well, almost. Come on. Come and have a look. Ta-da!
It all looks very nice. Door's a bit stiff.
Just a fresh paint. Push.
I told you they were cowboys.
I hope you haven't paid them yet.
Cash, wasn't it, Uncle Tony?
Plus VAT.
Oh, Tony.
Did it say to come in?
Well, it might be for you, but some of us are treading on very thin ice.
Listen, it'll be all right. Once Terry sorted out Paradise Star, you can get in anyone you like to sort this lot out.
Actually, about this stallion of yours, I think I know what the problem is.
Yeah?
He's a gelding.
What does that mean?
And someone's chopped his bits off.
Yes, thank you, Ryan.
It's common practice if a stallion's too flighty. Even a city girl knows that. Didn't you think to ask?
Since when have you been so keen on cows? Since you got a new biology teacher, maybe? Shut up.
It'll have to be reported.
Reported? Who to?
Our licensing people.
That should be the end of it, shouldn't it?
Not really, sir. Not till I've had a word with my super. Now, if I was after him... You're not, are you? Yuck.
Where was his last drop?
Beth Miller.
Hey, no wonder. She's a cracker.
You waiting for someone?
You gave me a fright.
They're coming to murder an innocent creature.
I've got every right to protect my livestock.
I told you earlier to get this lot sorted, otherwise you're out on your ear.
As soon as I can find my own place, I'm going, right?